Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking all about imposter syndrome, what it is, why we experience it, and how to manage it. Stay tuned. So when I first started my YouTube channel, and even more so now since I've started my business, I've been experiencing imposter syndrome really bad. There are so many amazing people in this industry, so many people that I look up to, that I admire, and in looking at where they are, what they've achieved, their accomplishments, it's very easy for me to feel like, well, who am I to be teaching people these things? Who's gonna take me seriously when there are so many other people that know so much more than I do? So I've done my research and I've come to find that this is something that is actually very common in relation to achievement and success. So school, work, starting a business. In fact, 70% of the population has felt this way, and oddly enough, the most successful people. So what exactly is imposter syndrome? Basically, it's that feeling that you're not good enough despite evidence indicating that you actually are good enough. You feel fake and phony, like you don't really know what you're talking about and you've been fooling everyone this whole time. So literally feeling like an imposter, like someone playing a role. The funny thing is, nobody's giving you this negative feedback. Like, it's literally you not giving yourself the credit that you deserve. So what are the root causes of imposter syndrome? One cause is the inability to internalize success. So when given positive feedback on their achievements, a lot of people will respond to that by saying they got lucky or that they've had a lot of help, when in reality, they're just not seeing the part that they played in their success. Another cause is having a very surface level view of what others are like, and the inability to see that others are flawed just as we are. It's actually very interesting. While I was doing my research, I learned that it's a basic feature of human condition to see ourselves from the inside but see other people from the outside. So we get caught in our own heads a lot of the time with our own self-doubts, our own fears, and when it comes to other people, we base our opinions of them on what they're telling us and what we see. There's no way for us to be in their heads. We don't relate ourselves to other people in that way, which is so strange because we know we're all human and there's no such thing as a perfect person, but it's still so hard to see objectively. So how do we manage imposter syndrome? Well, one thing that's very effective for me with anything is to journal, to write it down, to get all of my feelings out and express myself. So a good exercise for this would be to get out your journal, list all of the limiting beliefs that you have, and then flip them around. So for example, for me, one of the limiting beliefs that I have when it comes to my business is that I don't know as much as other people do about my industry, about the services that I provide. So I would write that out first, and then right underneath that, I would write something like, I know a lot about my industry and I know way more than my clients do, which is the important thing. Another limiting belief I had is nobody's gonna pay you to do this. So again, I would write that out first, and then right underneath, I would write something like, what I offer is valuable and I will attract the right clients who are willing to pay me for it. Another way to manage imposter syndrome is to celebrate your wins. This is so important because it allows you to see how far you've come instead of looking ahead at how far you still have to go. So celebrate your wins no matter how big or small, because when you can break things down like that and be mindful of each step of progress that you're making, it'll just give you more fuel. When I realize that I've accomplished something that I didn't think that I could accomplish before, then that gives me the confidence to know that I can accomplish the next step and the next step and the next step. Another way to manage imposter syndrome is to stop comparing yourself to other people who are ahead of you. Everyone started somewhere. They just put in the work and got better with time. Everything that they have, you can have if you're willing to put in what it takes to get it. So my last tip for managing imposter syndrome is, like anything else, surround yourself with people who believe in you. You have enough self-doubt as it is. You don't need people coming and adding to that. You need people who are going to lift you up, who are going to support you and be positive influences in your life. So remember that imposter syndrome is normal, and as long as we're mindful of that, then we don't have to let it hold us back. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with someone who you feel can use it. And let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.